All right, little NBA play-in tournament action plus 2 Major League Baseball plays coming up on the Morning Wager. The good news, Mark Zinno, I figured out the sound, I think, here on the road. My lighting situation leaves a little bit to be desired, I think, today. I don't know what light I had on yesterday that is not on today, but here we are. I'm talking
Number
with
one,
you, and is it really all that matters?
You look like you're in a true crime drama and you're being interviewed by the police at this point in time.
Yes,
Okay, as you are wont to do, you often bury the lead. Okay, that we sucked yesterday and went 0-3. All right, so that wasn't good. However,
wasn't good.
No, I thought you were going to say the good news is that we have. Then the bad news is we went 0-3 yesterday, but you buried the lead. So we can't be brokers of honesty and truth here if you bury the lead like that when we are 0-3. That said, I will take some umbrage here.
Oh,
yes, that's what yesterday was. Okay. To Matthew in the comment section yesterday, he was chirping at me. Yeah, well, sorry, Matthew. Okay. This show above all shows has never once tried to falsify their record or not been honest about where we are, whether we're hot, whether we're cold. We have not ever once done that. Number two, he was more upset about the Hawks not getting their team total last night. I specifically said in our best bet breakdown that if the Hawks didn't get over this number, there was a solid chance they weren't going to get to 100, period, because that's kind of what they are, feast or famine. Either it's good enough for them to score close to 110, or they are just that bad and out of the game that they don't even get to 100. So that part actually did happen. But, yeah, not a good performance by us. We won't sugarcoat it. But, yeah, man, I mean, listen, I don't care about comments. I don't care about insults. But, just be accurate. That's all.
Okay. Well, please comment down below with your thoughts on yesterday's show. Please comment down below with your thoughts on today's plays. Mark Zinno is going to get us started here.
Interrogation. Brian Power is impersonating right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of upset. The only thing that's good is I got a lot of sun yesterday. Okay. Went on a hike looking for alligators, and you can't really tell. All right, about how much sun I got, which is good. Anyway, you are taking us to an early game because we have day baseball. It is Wednesday, getaway day north of the border. The Atlanta Braves playing the Toronto Blue Jays. People are betting this under. Hitting it hard. I saw the full game totals already dropped from 8 to 7. You are focusing on the first 5 as Spencer Strider, who this show referenced last week, his minor league performance. He is starting today for the Braves back in the big leagues. And you think runs will be scarce early in this game?
From what I understand, his mustache didn't clear customs, so he might be clean shaven. I don't know that to be true. I was just making that up. But anyway, Spencer Strider's 2025 debut after last year having surgery on his pitching arm. It wasn't a Tommy John surgery. It was something close, whatever version of it was. But regardless, so he makes his 2025 debut here north of the border. We know how good he is. I don't think we need to talk much about this. We know why this total has been plummeting, because Strider he's a swing and miss guy, always has been, always will be. Blue Jays are starting Chris Bassett, who throughout his entire career, with the exception of last year, has been much better at home than he has been on the road. And this just in case you haven't forgotten, the Braves can't hit. And we see it routinely. The Braves can't hit. So this is a team that continues to struggle to score runs. Bassett's good enough to keep him in the ballpark here. As long as he does that, they should be fine in the first 5. We're getting a little bit of plus money at under 3.5 here. So shop around. I know this game gets underway early. If you guys are seeing this before, first pitch happens at 1:20 Eastern, 1:07 Eastern. Sorry, 1:07. But we'll go first 5 under 3.5 here. Braves Blue Jays.
All right, smash that like button if you agree with that one. I will give a shout out here to all of you who joined me on $5 Tuesday. I know, Mark, your $5 play, which was a big one, 5%. That goes this weekend. My $5 play went last night. Thank you for everyone who joined me. Memphis Grizzlies. It got hairy. I had kind of given up on them in the second quarter. I was like, oh, God, they're getting blown out. Nope. Came back in the second half and covered the number. We beat the line move, Zinno. I released it at +7. They circa closed it +5.5. The good news is, no matter what number you got it at, what's that? It landed 5. They lost by 5 points. So everybody covered. And that's good to go. So nice start to the NBA playoffs there. We have another deal coming up here on Wednesday. I'll talk about that in a little bit as soon as I'm done here with my half of the double play. And if this sounds familiar, well, maybe you're a client of mine. Perhaps you're a client of Zinno's. Both of us gave this team out yesterday to our respective clients. That's the Cincinnati Reds, Zinno. I'm assuming you know this because you played the Reds yesterday. Do you know how many road games the Seattle Mariners have won this season?
0.
Yep, it is 0-0, the big goose egg, and I think it's going to stay at 0 after today. Here's the thing with Seattle, guys. We always talk about how they're a team you typically want to play under the total. That would not have been prudent last night, obviously, but this is a team that tends to not score a lot, and they tend to get great pitching. But here's the thing with the pitching, guys. Their pitchers almost across the board are all better at home than on the road. Case in point, tonight's starter, Bryce Miller, he's made one start on the road so far. He gave up 4 runs in 5 1/3 innings. Compare that to his 2 home starts where he's gone 10 2/3. He's given up just 4 runs total in those 2 starts. So 4 runs in 1 road start, 4 runs in 2 home starts for Mr. Miller. On the other hand, you got Cincinnati, Nick Martinez on the mound. This will be his 4th start of the year. He hasn't been great so far. He's given up 4, 3, and 4 runs so far. But this Reds team, I talked about this in my write-up yesterday. You look at it, I know this was the case last year as well. They're underperforming based on their run differential. I think this Reds team is just better than Seattle. You and I agreed yesterday that they should not have been an underdog at home. I don't think they should be an underdog at home today either. Give me the Reds around even money. I think you can actually get around plus 106, plus 108 now. I've seen the number tick up a little bit. So let's take Cincinnati at that plus price. And I mentioned Zinno, $5 Tuesday was yesterday. Today, fill your cart Wednesday at WagerTalk. That means you can save 20%, 25%, pardon me, off any daily package or all access package with by using the coupon code BASKET25. That's BASKET 25. So good deal there. And I know that you've got some stuff on the docket for Wednesday that you can talk about right now if you so desire.
Baseball plays up. 1 or 2.
Oh,
maybe 3. That's it. I mean, what do you want me to do? You know I'm not going to sit here and tell you what my record is because nobody gives a rip. I went 2-0 yesterday. I think they should. Okay.
I went 2-0 yesterday, too.
I have a 5% play in the NBA playoffs coming up this weekend. That'll be up on the website as well. So there you go.
And you could save 25% on that by using the coupon code BASKET25. Everybody. We're perfect. By the way, I'm perfect 5-0 the last 3 days. And I know you don't care, but I wanted to say it. All right. Show best bet time in the NBA.
I just want you to know I'm proud of you and your 5-0 record. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm proud of your co-host, proud of your teammate. Okay. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
Do you feel better now?
That means a lot to me. Yes, that means a lot to me. I appreciate that. It's almost getting a little lighter in here, I feel. It can't get any darker.
I don't think it is. I think you should be telling us where you found the body, okay? And what condition it was in, and when you called the police. Yes, there you go. Oh, it's over there.
Okay.
Yes.
Right there. Yes. Okay. Speaking of
his voice, and sound like that like garbled voice that they put on those things to protect your identity. That's you right now.
Yeah, like on Dateline or something like that. Yes. All right. It sounds like they may have to, they may be finding the bodies in this Dallas Mavericks front office. Mark Zinno, fans do not like this Dallas Mavericks front office. Of course, they traded Luka Doncic, a stunner at the deadline. They shipped him off to the Lakers. Mavs still technically in the playoffs, I guess. They are the 10 seed facing Sacramento tonight. Now, for those of you who may be unclear on this, the winner of this game will meet the Memphis Grizzlies on Friday for the right to be the 8th seed and play Oklahoma City in round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Here's a little tidbit for you, Zinno. No 10 seed has ever made the playoffs proper since this play-in format was introduced. So 0 for 8 all time, and they're 2 for 6 in this first game. So only 2 have even gotten a chance to play in that second game. Dallas is the 10 seed. We're following history. We're following the trend. We think the Mavs have packed it in. No Luka, no hope, no more season for the Mavericks. Let's lay 4.5 with Sacramento, right?
No Luka, no hope. Yes, that's kind of the way this whole thing has gone for the Dallas Mavericks. By the way, Sacramento swept the season series with them.
Mm.
Yeah, and Sacramento was an 8-point favorite back on December 30th at home. That was a game that did involve, I think, Mr. Doncic. Let me just double check and see if he was actually in the lineup there, because I know he was hurt at some point during the year. Yeah, he wasn't even in the game. So they haven't had to face Luka Doncic once this year anytime, because the other two ones were post the trade. So Sacramento was an 8-point favorite. The game went off as a pick'em back in February 10th. This was right after, about a week after the Luka trade. And then Sacramento was a 2-point favorite the last two games in Dallas. We get a shorter number here at 4.5. Obviously, no Luka. Is AD even playing tonight? Do we know?
Make sure you guys wait the tip off to see who's playing.
So, see if AD's in the lineup tonight. Just remind it. It's listed as a game time decision. Okay, here we go. Nonetheless, I don't mind the 4.5 here.
Okay, there we go. The Sacramento Kings will be crowned the winners in tonight's play and game, says Mark Zinno and I.
I'm not scared of the Sacramento Queens.
That was good. That was, you know what? That was a great ride.
That was one of his best right there, because he just did it right off the cuff when the reporter asked him about the game. I'm not scared of the Sacramento Queens.
I know you're not supposed to bring this up anymore, but the whole "tell me how my ass tastes" was actually, I thought, the funniest thing that he ever said. But we're not supposed to bring that up anymore. So yeah, he did. He said that to Kobe. Yeah, he had that rap. Remember, he did that rap. He did that rap in a club, and he was like, "Tell me how my ass tastes."
No,
I don't know.
That's it's not something I want to hear anybody say.
Well, Shaq said it, not me. I just report things. I don't come up with this stuff. I just repeated it ad nauseum. All right. The next time you see me, everyone, hopefully it'll be a little lighter around me. I will not be on the show tomorrow, unfortunately. I am traveling early in the morning. And unless if you want to do the show real late.
Comment down below on who we should face Bryan Power with tomorrow. We'll take all sorts of suggestions. We'll take all. Probably listen to none of them, but I'm curious to see what people think would be a good idea to replace you with. Oh, by the way, I do love the commenter yesterday who said, "You guys should see my girl's face when I listen to this show."
Yeah, I can only imagine.
I want video. I want to know what the things that come out of our mouths that drive her insane. That's fun.
Yes, absolutely. All right, remember it's Fill Your Cart Wednesday.
I'm sure she was quite happy about that.
Save 25% with coupon code BASKET25. And Zinno will be back tomorrow. I'll be back Friday. It'll be lighter. I don't know what light I had on yesterday that's not on today. But guess what? I don't have to figure it out anymore because I'm leaving this hotel room in about an hour. All right. Talk to you guys later. Let's cash the tickets.
Watch my winnings grow.